What is up, you guys? I have a whole bunch of drones here that I'm really excited to show off. And this is the evolution of the drones that I have built. I've built a lot of drones. Honestly, most of them are kind of taken apart right now because I used as I was learning, I used each one to build the next, like its successor. I would take it apart and use those same parts. So some of them are kind of taken apart, and then there are others that I didn't build that I just have. So here we are. All right, well, yeah, there's a few here, varying in size and purpose and all kinds of stuff. This was the first real one that I designed completely from scratch, and you probably have seen some of my videos from, if you've watched my channel for very long. I uploaded a bunch of videos of building and flying this about a year ago, and so that one served me really well for a long time. And now these propellers and the brains and everything are on that guy at the end, this hexacopter right here, which I built from scratch. I bought the parts, I guess, so it depends on what you consider scratch, because that is scratch. That I designed the body and I printed it, 3D printed it, and I built the brain out of an Arduino, which I don't have on it right now. And I wired the entire thing by hand from scratch. So that's more from scratch than this is. This, I just bought every individual component, including the ESCs and the motors and the propellers and the body and the battery and this Pixhawk and the telemetry module. I bought all of those completely independently of each other and the receiver, and just pieced it together according to what I had learned from building several different models. This Pixhawk is the most expensive brain that I have. It cost $400. It might be worth a little bit less right now, but it's a fantastic flight controller. I'll talk about that a little bit more later in a different video, but it's great. Yeah, this is just another little model that I designed. I designed it to test if I could. I mean, there's like nothing left of it now. I also 3D printed all of this and designed all of that from scratch, and this is obviously wooden dowels that I got from Home Depot or something. I designed this to test if I could make the motors work upside down, just like I have mounted on here. Then I have 4 of those motors taken off and they're put on this drone right now. This is what I like to fly around the most because it's the fastest. Surprisingly, this, which I built from scratch, kind of, I mean, also buying the body and the motors and the ESCs. I guess that's the ESC, and the flight controller are, I bought them separately and whatever. Yeah. I'm trying to cram too much into one video. Okay. This drone, which I built by myself, is way faster than the DJI FPV drone, surprisingly. At least it was a surprise to me. Like, it is way faster. There's honestly not even a competition. It's just kind of sad that I don't have an FPV camera on that one right now, because that would be really cool. But, and then over here I've got this is not mine. This is the Skydio 2, which I'm borrowing from work right now. Is for making photogrammetry scans of inspection sites. And so that's really cool to use and play with. And yeah, I use it for work. And then of course I've got the Mavic Mini, which I got a few months ago for Christmas, and that one's a lot of fun too. And I figured I'd just throw this propeller in here just kind of as a teaser of what's to come. This is a propeller I designed from scratch with an airfoil. I designed it all in Fusion 360 and 3D printed it, and added an extra metal plate on top after an accidental explosion, which involved a friend getting his knee split open. That's a story for a different time. And there it is next to my arm. I've got a pretty big arm. I'm 6'2", so I can't even get that. Like, I probably look really stupid doing this right now on my kitchen floor. But yeah, just to show you, that propeller is pretty big. It's like 22 inches, I think. And I've got an octocopter that I'm building with that. And it does fly, and I have video footage of it. But the video for it is not quite ready yet. So make sure that you thumbs up the video and subscribe, because I'll be coming out with that video very soon of my giant octocopter that I really want to show off. I'm really excited about it, and I don't care if this video doesn't get a lot of attention, because I know that in the coming weeks and months as I'm developing that one, that will get a lot of attention, so you won't want to miss it. Anyway, thanks you guys so much for watching. and we will see you on the next video.